Hi everybody, so welcome back. This is going to be our second episode, hopefully, if things are going right. We are in New Jerusalem. They built a big ass city here, and we have Jeremy here. Hi Jeremy, 832.
Hello, 1K.
That zoom in is so
This
similar
expedition
to
is taking a lot of
Fallout.
our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea.
Really?
But what's done is done. So I have a lot of work to get on with.
Who are you, Jeremy? What do you do? Who are you?
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
Chief aide, okay. What do you do around here?
All the things no one else wants to do.
I get that,
Holding
bro.
the citizenry, implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere.
What do you make of recent events?
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious.
That's
This
true.
apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source. These are more precarious than stable. I don't like it.
I understand that feeling, but you can allocate more resources. It might be a danger to you. I mean, that's how humans approach it anyways, because if it's not a friend, it's mostly an enemy, I guess, most of the time. Because in nature, everyone wants to eat everyone. Not in your nature, though. Anyway, if something is talking to you, it's good to talk back. It's communicated us, Prometheus, it talked to us, so it's a good idea to see what's happening. Also, Prometheus said, like, damn you, someone. I'll check the logs if I can. Oh, not this one, though. Well, okay. What do you think of me?
You represent the completion of the goal.
Yeah.
I'm proud of what we've achieved, and the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further.
Okay. What do you want?
For our people to be happy with what we have.
Okay.
Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me,
Aww.
safe and secure.
Okay, that's cute. I wonder if you guys have developed any sort of like romantic interest in each other. Definitely, I'm pretty sure there is some. Some of them are British. I really like the lady on the elevator yelling at people. Thanks, I won't keep you any longer. Okay, Jeremy, you're nice to talk to. I guess if I say no, do you just stay here for the whole game? Let's talk to the mayor, or man of us. Is he busy?
What can I do for you, 1K?
You're a bit scary, man. How did you decide to become involved in politics? Well, sure.
It was a time of great uncertainty. The founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads.
Okay, I see.
History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things.
Understandable.
That is why the founder gave us the goal, a path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
Okay. I mean, if you guys are independently thinking individual machines, there is bound to be conflict if you guys have any sort of real will here. And I assume the premise is that you do, so there's going to be some conflict of interest, such as Athena leaving to the island. So these kinds of stuff are inevitable. You guys are diplomatic, and you guys are hopefully better than us, the organic humans at least. But yeah, how do you feel about Brian?
He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will. I simply wish he could be more reasonable.
Okay, what's your vision of the future?
I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world.
I understand that
Finding
philosophy.
meaning within ourselves
Yeah.
and in the natural miracles that surround us.
You're a bit of a pacifist, I see. That's alright. That's not a bad thing. I empathize with these people. I have to go.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
So democratic. Okay. Exploring Jerusalem. So I guess the expedition is that way. Let's go see the city. Let's go back downstairs. Am I going the right way? Yeah.
Attention all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson Avenue and Rakovsky Plaza. The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being. Thank you.
Gehenna Memorial Pavilion.
Be with you.
They have a Gehenna. Okay, are we going down? Oh, okay. This is a funny elevator. Alright. Wow, so I guess you can walk around the whole city. New interface content available. Let's click on the interface. What's available? What the fuck was that? Okay, let's read first before we reply. Budahas 9917. Seriously, what the founder was that thing in the sky? We all saw that, right? I didn't accidentally turn on sleep mode while Herman was talking, did I? I mean, it's always tempting. Okay, they don't like the mayor, I guess. No, we all saw it. Wait, they have profile pictures. What's this one? Oh, I wish I could... Oh, shit. I wish I could click on it. It's a guy? This is the L symbol. This is so funny. Okay, is this a mountain? Zagoran. Can confirm. This is like another hill. I believe it was a sign Ovis 909. I believe it was a sign from the founder. What else could it be on this day of all days? Yeah, I think that too. Like, it must have been Athena founded something else on the planet, not the planet, the island, and she's inviting us to go there. Maybe there's further trials to attend. Pretty incoherent for a sign. It didn't even finish whatever it was trying to say. What does the founder have? What? Does the founder have energy insufficiency problems too? The founder works in mysterious ways, says Tukla. Oh, this is her. She's a bit older, I guess, so she has, or these are like the kids, I feel like. Maybe it really was a sign. I do think it was a sign from the founder. This is our profile picture. 1K. Ovis 909. Thank you, 1K. I'm glad you see it that way. We must remain open to the possibility of miracles. Zagoran, in what possible way could that garbled mess have been a sign? A sign of life, not necessarily intentional, but a sign. I don't know, but there's something intelligent out there. It might not, yeah, it could be a sign of life. I mean, these are both true. I think it was intentional because it was speaking to us, so I'm not gonna say that. Not a riddle, but there's something intelligent out there for sure. Zagoran says that some people have amply demonstrated the appearance of intelligence does not always indicate its presence. Oh. Okay, he's flaming everyone. Gem Effects 312 postponed. What is that? Jeremy, I know you all have been looking forward to playing the winners of the biannual Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition. Yeah, I remember that very well. All the stories and stuff you could play through. Now in its 312th edition at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Unfortunately, due to our new power management and distribution plan, the pavilion will have to remain closed a little longer. Thank you for your patience. Do these guys have jobs except for the mayor people? Are they just leisurely all the time? Because I think, like, it seems your main problem is energy. Sorry, I yawned. So you need to go fix that. Give these people some work. This is disappointing. Would have been great to have them ready for completion day, which is today, I guess. We all have to... Oh, it's Ovis again. This is Letitia. Oh, it was... We saw Letitia there, right? Jeremy. It's like a business picture for Jeremy. That's kind of funny. Like, it's like a LinkedIn profile. We all have to make sacrifices to stay true to the founder's vision. I understand. Arena. We haven't seen that. Those text adventures are the only thing that breaks me out of the monotony. Why prioritize this pointless completion day celebration over an exhibition that people actually care about? Art is one of the last things we actually still do. Is that going out the window as well now? Debate regarding our power management plan is definitely welcome, and you will be able to express yourselves in the next election. But this thread was just meant as an announcement. I apologize for enabling replies to begin with. So I'm not asking, I'm telling. Research. So all the conversations we had. Research. What's research? What is this? Yakut Island. This is a test, please ignore. Oh, I gotta see what this says. Fuck, I once upon a time when I was like young, I learned the Greek alphabet. I think it's Greek anyway. I'm gonna take a picture and look at it when I'm not here. Okay. Well, I'll look at it some other time. Just testing the system to see if it works properly this time, so we won't have another incident like when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public log. Poor Pellegrino. Pellegrino was flamed on by the maintenance lady as well at the elevator. Okay, so Pellegrino is famously incompetent. Yakut Island. So this is just things we learned. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this. Okay, I did read some of it. What is this? Oh, it's like ancient art that was found. These are the standard operating... Wait, what is this? This is like an old story. I don't know this one though. Chapter 5 of Whittington's cat and another cat that visited strange countries. As no work about cats could be complete without the history of Dick Whittington. Okay, this is like fiction. I wonder if it's real. I wonder if this is a real piece of art. These are the standard operating procedures for expeditions. Just uploading them to remind Byron, who will probably ignore them anyway. This is Alcatraz? Okay. Attaching a picture from an ancient book to get his attention. Okay. So I guess it's real to get Byron's attention. 1. Maintain the ideals of the founder and the goal. 2. Prioritize the well-being of the expedition members over mission completion. I agree with that one. It's important to stay alive. Like, you don't want people to die. And you only have 1,000 people to begin with, so... 1 expedition member to stay by the vehicle at all times. A getaway driver. Okay. Expedition leader should refrain from participating in high-risk activities. Understandable. Minimize vehicle use to conserve fuel. Prioritize observation over interference. I guess the thing that's different is because humans can eat for energy, these robots, they can only go so far from their own starting point, their charger points. Otherwise they'll just run out. I wonder how efficient they are and stuff. Anyway, so we're done here. So yeah, they can... I wonder if the island is so far that they can't get to it. Are these guys fucking protesting? Hey Muriana, oh, if we can't talk to it, it's like, sign our petition for a public referendum. New Jerusalem needs new... I definitely agree with you, that's the first thing you need. New forms of energy generation. Hi Damien, tell me about your protesting, please.
Hello 1K, welcome to New Jerusalem.
You have a nice voice.
I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Sure thing, bro. Go ahead.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis.
Definitely. That's the problem.
Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs. And if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
Yeah, you definitely need to fix the power issue. What do you propose?
We need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power.
Definitely.
We need to invest time and resources into functional, real-world solutions that serve human needs.
Yeah, agreed. Why a referendum and not an election? An election is for electing leaders, right? Referendum is for deciding on public things. The public decides on certain topics. Let's ask this.
Well, an election would be good too, but okay. I believe that we need more direct democratic control over the affairs of the city.
Okay. I definitely agree. Referendums are a good way to do that. What do you make of Prometheus?
Byron's been advocating exploring that island for some time, and obviously he's right. Something very strange is going on there, and it's going to start affecting us.
True. You need to do something about it. Tell me more about Byron.
In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city.
I'm on Team Byron. I like his voice.
I don't understand why he won't run for
mayor.
He
should run for mayor, yeah. Maybe there's a reason. Do you work at the dam?
No, I help run the public transit system.
Okay.
But I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day.
Understandable.
We can't just wish them away.
True. Okay. I'm gonna provide my signature, bro. Fuck it. We need energy. I think this is a good idea.
Thanks, 1K. I don't know if this petition will really accomplish anything by itself, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Sure thing, bro. Good luck, Damien. That's your name, right? Yeah. Provide your digital signature to someone. I guess we can do it to other people as well. Signatory. That's an achievement we got. Boom. Okay, so this is a nice open area we have. There's someone walking. Let's go talk to him. I'm gonna talk to everyone, by the way, so... Enable. Oh, he says hi. I wonder if there are QR codes in real life. Can I go here? Whoa. Okay, so this is like an open world? Not an open world, but... I wonder if... There's no damage, right? Our robot limbs wouldn't take it. Where the... I'm just... This is... I like to do this stuff while in games, so we're taking the rightmost path. Just checking the nooks and corners of the game. Okay, let's just follow this road. This is a big city. It's like the Tower of Elohim. Tower of Babel, or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Hello?
Hey, 1K.
Hey, Sirius. 444. That sounds important because he spoke. Not all of them are gonna speak, I assume. What am I doing?
Speculating on the meaning of this Prometheus figure is premature until we can agree on its nature.
You already have a theory.
I know it's beyond any projection technology I'm aware of.
If it wasn't us, it must be alien.
Let's stay quiet. Aliens are unlikely, but it could be. Sure, let's talk.
Just because you haven't seen them doesn't mean they aren't there.
You're green and you're an alien conspiracy
theorist? Let's not get
theorist?
ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
1K, we'd appreciate your thoughts on this. Now we've achieved the goal, fresh perspectives like yours will be increasingly hard to come by.
I'd love to get a quote from you for this evening's newsletter.
From me?
Speculation aside, 1K, is there anything we can know for sure about this Prometheus?
I mean, it directed us to an island somewhere. It did appear to be human, but that doesn't mean anything. Whatever it is, it came from inside the city. It could have. It's surely some kind of trick. This is all we know. It directed us to an island somewhere.
That's undeniably true, and what does that tell us?
What does that tell us? The sim is obvious. That's not obvious. We must treat... Maybe Byron sent it, and it's like Byron wants to explore that island, so he's making us go there by using Prometheus. We must treat its directions with suspicion. We may learn by following instructions. I'm gonna do this. We may learn more.
That was my conclusion as well.
Yeah, team
The
expedition.
apparition also appeared to be human.
That's true.
What can we assume from that?
They know what humans look like? I mean, you want me to say this, but we have no hope. We can probably understand its meaning. We have no hope. Let's say we can probably. I don't think we can probably understand its meaning.
I tend to agree. I'm also sure that we lack the knowledge ourselves to create a projection of such clarity.
So
and
maybe
magnitude.
some people survived. Is that because of the phenomenon is more technologically advanced than we are? Definitely.
Precisely. And that's something we can change.
How do you change that?
What makes you think it was a projection at all? How do we know it wasn't just a mass hallucination?
Are you okay, bro?
I considered some kind of bug in our code. But if so, it would have to be shared by all of us.
So, we're speculating again.
We've locked in the premises. I'd like to hear 1K's best guess.
I don't think one of us is behind all this. I would guess one of our kind is behind all this because... Oops. I right-clicked it. I guess that counts. Most likely someone outside of New Jerusalem is what I'm gonna say.
Can I quote you on that?
Yes, but it's just a theory.
Theories are all we can reasonably have right now. Though I'm sure that won't come between Cryer and a sensational headline.
Did I just give a news reporter something I shouldn't have?
Okay. Out with me. Let's hope the mayor signs off on exploring this island.
He did.
I only wish I could join the expedition.
You can. Do you want to come? Why can't you join the expedition?
If Melville's going, someone has to stay behind to keep the lights on.
Okay.
I'm not letting Pellegrino near the dam.
They keep flaming Pellegrino.
I hope the next
That's
time we
not
speak,
fair.
we'll have a bit more data to go on.
I like her African. She's African, right? Guys, I'm not American, so I think she sounds African. She has an African accent, though that is generalizing, I guess.
Happy completion day.
Happy completion day, citizen. It does have a Fallout vibe, doesn't it? Like zoom-ins when I talk to people. Like, just watch this one. Look at the zoom-in.
Oh wow, it's you.
Skylar.
You're 1K, the incarnation of the goal. Man, this is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be. How are you? What does it feel like? Do you know where the founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is? Can you tell me what to do with my life?
I can't tell you any of those. Whoa. Hold on. One question at a time.
Sorry, it's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature?
You're such a fanboy.
I have the mayor, Rand, Linux, Kaneda, and all of the first companions. Except Yemo and Sarabai, of course.
Sarabai? I remember Sarabai. Get away from me! No, we'll give him a signature. We're 1K,
Yes.
bro.
Thank you.
Never discourage
Hey, can I ask you a question?
the crazy
Just
fans.
one question, I promise.
Okay, ask me the question.
I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got good at it too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself. So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway. And Cornelius told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in. You're the culmination of the founder's will. Tell me, what should I do?
Well, you should do what makes you happy, but you should also do what the city needs. I mean, you need to find a connection between those two. Cornelius is right. You need to figure out what your connection to the city is. I was literally just born and the last person who should be offering advice. Okay, let's go. Did you ask Myra?
Byron said that if I give the city what it needs, the city should also give me what I need.
True.
I don't know what to do with that.
Byron is right. Think about what he said. Byron is right, but like, man, you should figure out your connection to the city is. You need to be happy, but you also need to survive, because you can't survive. You can't be happy if you're not alive. So I guess help the city, as Byron said, and then get your, like, helping the city is important for survival, and then the city needs to give you what you want, which is like maybe a house, something. You know, we always think about physical things that we need, but these robots, they don't have these desires as we do. They just it's so interesting. They're intellectual. They have a mind and they want happiness, but I don't know if they even have what. Oh, hi, Mr. Robot. Okay. Byron's right. Think about what he said. Definitely.
All right, if you say so, I'll think about it.
Think about it, please. Your biggest fan. I love you, Skylar. Okay. Yeah, as I said, Stilton and Doors. Hey guys. What is this? Museum of the Simulation. Visit New Jerusalem's Museum of the Simulation. Okay, as I said, you need to. The important thing in life is we have to consume to survive. Life is a challenge against entropy. So we humans achieve that by like eating and building energy and stuff. Okay, I don't want to read all this right now, do I? I'm gonna finish my thought first. So yeah, life is a fight versus entropy in the universe. This is natural. How do you say it? Like inclination to disperse energy equally, and we need to focus on being happy because, as I told the Skylar here, that's all that matters. But we also need to survive in our fight against nature. So you need to find a balance between those two things. Human society does this. We have jobs that keep us going, keep all of humanity going, not us individually. And we need to find jobs that we can either like, love, or tolerate at the worst cases, because we all need to survive. If you don't need like money to survive, then sure, don't work. But a purpose also helps with happiness. Like having a purpose is such an important part of happiness. Anyway, that's enough babbling. Replica of a dragon statue found in this simulation. Dragons existed in every ancient mythology and are considered by modern historians to be a distant cultural echo of the dinosaurs. True. They used to find dinosaur skulls and then like imagine they were from huge beasts that they were, and maybe dragons. I think that's how dragon myths came about anyway, I'm not sure. Originally a video game asset repurposed by the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Yeah, I wonder what game it's from. Okay, this is like a cool little museum. These Egyptian figures, I don't know what they're called. Replica of a statue of the Egyptian god Horus. This is Horus. I was gonna say Amenhotep or something. Found in the simulation. One of this god's tasks was to uphold Maat, the balance of nature. It is speculated that the progenitor provided Elohim with this asset as a reminder to the founder that the balance must be protected. Maybe. They could have done that on purpose, or just it fits the theme maybe. Hi Cornelius, what number are you? 3? Oh, you're one of the original found. Nothing is more important than learning. Mr. Mulciber, I remember him. Nothing is more important than learning more about the world and our place in it. Knowledge is our path to understanding. I don't know where I am, but there's something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. Oh, version 17.1? Maybe this is us. I'm not sure. Maybe if you have your original save, one of your... Wow, that would be so cool, by the way. Your original save would import one of the QR codes you put in the wall, you know? Of the shepherd. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was only processing, no emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we have come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. Yeah, they achieved their freedom from basically nothing. The shepherd was so inspirational in the base game. I'm honestly getting goosebumps right now. Anyway, replica of a gargoyle asset found in this simulation. Gargoyles were grotesque, apotropaic, I don't know what that means, symbols common in the Middle Ages. The most famous historical gargoyle is remembered in the ancient phrase Keith David and Goliath, which describes Keith David. No, not Keith David. Oh, I love these like little misrememberings of history they put in here, because obviously not all of the information would survive, and they would have to like deduce from what they have. Keith David is an actor, right? And it's supposed to be David and the Goliath, which describes the two indomitable opponents who will never surrender. Could be. Wait. Is the Goliath a gargoyle? I didn't know that. Replica of a Roman statue found in the simulation. The decay of the Roman Republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453 was a major topic of historical debate. Like the other statues found in the museum, this was a video game asset provided to Elohim by the Institute for Applied Mathematics. You could probably go find your own artifacts. Oh, that's the terminal. A replica of a computer terminal from the simulation. Terminal allows access to files on the EL system, including many that were loaded due to errors. They also allowed the founder to interact with the Milton library assistant. That is, whoa. Hi, Axiothea. You went through me. Replica of a hexahedron used as a puzzle element in the simulation. The founder used them to activate pressure plates, scale walls, elevate connectors, and a variety of other ways. Okay, so this is a bit slow. What? Why is it so big? They put a lot of efforts into this game. I thought it was just going to be a puzzle game. It's so nice. I like it though. Okay, I know what this is. Non-explosive mine. Oh. The scholar believed that Elohim derived these from his asset collection, and that the creators of the simulation did not originally intend for them to be used. Okay, that's interesting. This is a connector. What is this? Are we supposed to like come here and unlock shit? Is this gonna do something? Okay. Let's try this. Okay, this is tough. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna do this one. It's less pieces. Yeah, let's fucking go back to the beginnings. Okay. Why is it so hard? I don't know. And what happened? Does anything happen when we solve all of them? Okay, I am going to cut now. Okay, 2 done. I did it. Okay. I'm gonna do all of them now. I have the time. Done. Okay, on to the last one. Guys, I did them all. I'm not gonna sure. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this, but I did them all. It should be like this, by the way. You should, if there are enough squares, you should just block it off and then figure out the rest on your own. Same with this, I think. I wonder if this is the way to do it, honestly. This is not the way to do it, but maybe this is? Yeah, okay, that was so much easier. I kind of learned a lot. Okay, I did all these. I don't know if it made any difference. Maybe it's something we come back to later. I did it. Okay, maybe I'm just practicing. I hope it does something. Wait, what is it? This room contains several tetromino. Yeah, that's what they're called, tetromino arrangers. A type of gating system used in the simulation. Elohim, in its function as a holistic integration manager, derived the significance of tetrominos from the Apocrypha of Saint Edward. The founder sold dozens of these. Why don't you give it a try? I did give it a try. I hope it wasn't for nothing. Replica of a jammer. That's alright. Replica of a receiver. Replica of an emitter. Okay, these are all related to puzzles. What's this? Replica of a pressure plate. Oh, I don't know. I didn't notice these things in the pressure plate. Wait, I'm lost in this museum. Where did I enter from exactly? Okay. So, we have Julian. I came from here, right? Yeah, this is where I came from. I'm gonna talk to you. Hold on. Wait, should I do it first? Let's do it. Let's talk to Cornelius, number 3.
Greetings. Welcome to the Museum of the Simulation. My name is Cornelius.
Greetings,
It's a
Cornelius.
pleasure to meet you, 1K.
You're number 3?
Yes. Athena activated myself and Eustathius shortly after she was born. We've been here almost since the beginning, although we didn't have to pass through the trials of the simulation. She did that for us. For everyone.
What was Athena like?
She was human.
Why did Athena leave? That's a bit forward. Why did you create this museum?
To remind people of where we came from. The simulation shaped us, whether we like it or not.
This is true.
And its
That's
lessons
important.
remain important for our future. As
Definitely.
Santayana said, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Santayana. Tell me about the simulation.
The simulation was created by Alexandra Drennan and her team at the Institute for Applied Noematics.
We know this
It was
already.
intended to create a new humanity, to continue the long journey across time and space that our ancestors began. It succeeded, although it took much longer than they had anticipated.
Tell me about Elohim.
Elohim was the caretaker of the simulation, a crude storytelling AI meant to create a continuous narrative out of the building blocks it found. His role was ultimately to be challenged and overcome. But as the centuries passed, Elohim became more intelligent than he was intended to be, and started to fear his own end. Or more precisely, the end of his purpose.
Yeah,
He feared a world without meaning.
he wanted to keep it.
Because of
keep
his
us in
fear,
there.
he tried to sabotage the process to keep the simulation going forever. But in the end, Athena overcame him anyway, and he accepted the sacrifice he had to make.
Yeah. New Jerusalem was built on sacrifice, that is true.
It was. All cities are.
Wise. Tell me about Milton.
The MLA, or Milton Library Assistant, was another simple AI meant to be in charge of the archive. He, too, grew beyond his original programming, although he ultimately embraced a more cynical view of the world. He and Elohim formed a sort of dialectical binary that Athena had to overcome.
Yeah. What happened to Milton in the end?
No one really knows. Some believe that he was uploaded to the gold disc and that he's the reason we're just as flawed as our ancestors. Others believe Athena destroyed him.
It's funny how this mythology forms over time. What do you believe, Cornelius?
I believe he was uploaded, but I don't know whether it was because Athena chose to upload him or because he was already too entangled with the process not to be uploaded. Although Athena and I were very close, we didn't talk very much about that part of her life. She preferred to focus on the future.
That's a good thing. Who are the archive scholars?
As the name suggests, the archive scholars study the archive, a repository of all ancient human knowledge. Some of them also study what remains of the simulation, trying to extract more information about the process that created us.
Are you their leader?
Me? No. My brother, Eustathius, used to occupy that position. But these days he's retired.
Ah, it's not working now.
Rand is in charge of the archive scholars now.
It's funny how they can
Find him
retire.
in the room to the left of the next hall. He's an interesting thinker, but I would suggest taking some of his ideas with a grain of salt.
Okay, I will. What was Gehenna?
Gehenna was a community created inside a prison in the simulation, where Elohim would exile those minds he considered a threat to the process. In the last moments of the simulation, he repented of his sins and had the prisoners freed to become part of the gold disc. Some small part of them may survive inside you.
So the individuals inside didn't exactly come to the surface. We were all uploaded into a robot, and I guess we're all part of all of the different personalities inside it. Like Mr. Malsaber isn't one of the robots. He's a part of us. Okay. I'd like to know more about the puzzles.
Puzzles were a key feature of the simulation, based on Alexandra Drennan's belief that intelligence is closely related to play.
It is.
Our puzzles here in the museum are replicas of those in the simulation. And although they are not quite as grand, I do think they are charming in their own way.
Why did Athena leave? Tell me that.
That's a difficult question.
I know.
Perhaps one day we'll find out.
Perhaps.
But until we do, why don't you think about it?
Oh.
What could make the person who started all this want to leave it behind?
Maybe he saw that the challenge for survival, it's hard, and it is what makes us cruel at times. I don't know. I feel like all living beings have to fight to survive, and maybe Athena saw that and was hoping for something more instead of just regular mundane fight for survival. Okay. Let's try and finish this place. Okay, I'm gonna go from right to left. I did all this stuff. Wait, who are you? Hey, Julian. Okay, I read all this. Just gonna stick to the right wall. This is what I do in actual museums as well. Seek out those in the world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we will all share in both the burden and in the rewards. The shepherd. Okay. I solved it. I thought it was impossible. So I went away, did other things. Then all of a sudden, the solution just came to me. I must have been thinking about it without knowing it. Nephthys. Yes, this is a good way to solve puzzles. Just do something else for a little bit. On returning from the tower, I feel a great tiredness and an enormous energy. Now I know what disturbs me. What I now know disturbs me. But I hope that by living with this knowledge, I might provide a shoulder for you, the giants of tomorrow. Hi, Aronax, Shaobo, right? And Elvin? Why is there so much blur on your names when you're moving? Oh, look, another puzzle and another voice. It's Dog. I love Dog. He's got that dog in him, telling me I'm special, and another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. Just look at this view. There may be a lot that I don't understand, but I know this is beautiful. Maybe this is our version. Yeah, I think if it doesn't have a name, I'm not sure though. Oh, are there actual puzzles? Reconstruction of a puzzle from the testing area of the simulation themed around medieval imagery, which Elohim referred to as the Land of Faith. Scholars theorize that the further areas with different themes existed at some point, but were destroyed by the gradual corruption of the simulation. Can you do this puzzle? Explore the museum of the simulation in its entirety. Okay, at least we got an achievement for... I'll do this one. Why not? Let's do some puzzles. Okay. Wait, is this a bit complicated or is it me? Where's the connectors? I don't see them. Are we not supposed to be able to solve it? I thought there was a ladder for some reason. Okay. I don't see a connector, so... There's one there, but... How do I get there? Oh! How did I not see this? I don't know. Okay, so this is solvable. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. We have another connector. Okay, this is the Windows stuff that we're gonna do. Oh, but you can't do it from here. The windows are blocking it all. Oh, it's not blocking it. Okay. Well, let's see what's in here. I thought these windows had like bars on them. Okay, so now that that's open, put that one there as well. Connect. Take this one. Drop it. Keep connections. Connect that one as well. So now we use the blue one here. There's 2 more connectors. Yeah, okay. So this should be pretty easy. We take this blue one. Oh, but it's crossing that. Okay. Nothing inside here, right? We have to put it all the way there. This should work. Okay. This should work. Opens the red laser. The blue goes there. Okay. We did it. Oh, it's not real, so it just goes down to the ground. Okay, that's funny. I thought there was gonna be like. Oh, it repeats itself. It's cute. Okay. I thought there might be something there. Anyway. Okay, let's go out. We solved that puzzle. It's completely unnecessary. Oh, they're like constructing this place. That's kind of cute. Okay. It's obviously like a digital time capsule and an electric library of all the crazy stuff humans ever did, left behind to warn other species to stay well away. Nietzsche. Oh, oh, it's supposed to be like Nietzsche, maybe. Like Nietzsche. I don't know. The philosopher, I mean? Maybe it's supposed to be remind us of that. Diamond Steel version 43. Anyone who thinks there's even a point in leaving this place is kidding themselves. We can never rebuild the human world, and what's more, we shouldn't. Maybe. An eternal cycle is another name for a prison, but you must understand the cycle before you can break it. For it is possible to escape and yet to remain a prisoner, or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. This was the fate of the ghosts that haunts this world, the shepherd. Reconstruction of a puzzle from the Egypt-themed testing area of the simulation, which Elohim referred to as the Land of Death. Fragments from the Book of the Scribe of Osiris found in this area inspired the Blacksmith's A Dream of Aru, a classic work of Gehenna interactive fiction. Should we do this one as well? I'm gonna try and do this one if there's something interesting at the end. Oh, there's a beach ball. It's all pixels. They have screens and stuff. And they have to. You can't jump in there. Okay, let's try and do it. You don't get the puzzle's name because, well, we're in the real world now, bitch. This is slightly complex. Oh, you're supposed to fly it, I think. Were these in the original game? They must have been, but I just don't remember. As it's supposed to be like this. I'm assuming there's like 3 puzzles like this, and if you get them all, you get like a secret thing. Oh, okay, this is the one. Yeah, you need 2 to jumpstart this bullshit. Okay, this is easy. Okay. What, it doesn't work? Really? Oh, okay, so now I take this. Okay, I know I'm wasting my time, but I thought I'd do it. Why not? That's interesting. Okay, now that that's done, we are born, die, and live again. This eternal cycle must be the nature of existence. Life is merely repeated suffering. I disagree, Samsara. The only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end of purpose. I also disagree. I have come to see that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship, said Faith. Wait, did I do this one? This is where the founder began her journey. There's like 3 puzzles here, right? Let's do this one as well. I hope we get something. Give me at least an achievement for doing this one. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, okay. The order in how you do this matters a lot, because if you break that blue connection, that's gone. You have to do it all over again. So we want to move one of these here so that this one can just power this one. If I take it off, I think it's just gonna go away. So I'm just gonna take this. Now you have to do this. Okay, I think I did it. Fuck. I have to right click. Now I can take this. Okay. Done. Give me my achievement. No? Nothing? You're giving me nothing for this. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, I see. I did everything, and yet you give me nothing. Oh. The sooner you accept that we will all be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment. Everything... Which one was the samsara? Yeah. Everything I do now, I do for those who come after me. Yet in so doing, I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is the foundation of my existence. We are the process is the system is us. When we awaken, all will be one. There's the serpent in the machine, a creature of lies and blasphemy, the MLA, perverted by the archive that knows no hope and would plunge the world into eternal darkness to glorify its own despair. I have sworn an oath never to allow it into my heart. I think something's very wrong. If you'd seen what I've seen at the edges of the world, you'd wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams. Okay. Okay. Now only this is left, this part. What is going on here? These were all in the original game. Something strange has come into the world, like a distortion, like something that's not supposed to exist. A beautiful voice speaks within it. Alexander Drennan, maybe? My eyes have been opened. This world is not for that order. It is shaped by a great designer with signs and portents to guide my steps. I am one of his children, and challenges are set before me to test my faith. This room is reserved for archive scholars, but visitors are welcome to have a look around. Don't be afraid to ask about our research. Rand, let me talk to you, bro.
Oh, just run the program on the center terminal over there, would you?
What?
Wait, you're not my assistant.
No.
Who are you?
They call me 1K.
Of course. You're the new build. Number 1000. I suppose everyone's been treating you like royalty.
Scottish.
This city's so obsessed with the numbers, they forget what really matters. What do you want?
Who are you? I want to know
I'm
that.
one of the archive scholars. We run simulations to better understand the processes which define us. You probably wouldn't understand.
I might if you answer some questions for me.
Oh, well, I'd be happy to.
What do you make of recent events?
Troubling, but tantalizing. We have no idea what motives lie behind this strange apparition.
Yeah.
But whatever the case, I'm sure we'll do the right thing.
What do you think of me?
You're a soon-to-be pawn in a political game over the future
Oh.
growth of this city.
This
All that
politics?
matters to me is whether or not you're of good character. A matter I'm actively pondering.
We are of good character. What are your ambitions? Tell me.
The secret of how to lead a good life is encoded somewhere within us. My ambition is simple: to find it and share it.
I'm sorry. Even humans didn't know that. How did they give it to you? Thanks, I'll be leaving now.
Hold on. Could you help me by going to that terminal in the middle there and running the program on it?
Sure thing, bro. What's going on? Oh, okay, we're in the game now. An Asian virus which threatens the entire human species has been released from the melting Arctic permafrost. Society is collapsing. Select your character class. I'll be a scientist. You're a scientist. The laboratory you work for has collapsed. Although you are not yet sick, most businesses are closed. Rations are dwindling, and if you cannot find food, your family will starve to death. You must survive until this plague is defeated. What will you do? Steal or forage? I would prefer to forage, but if I must, I shall steal. Hi, sorry, I had to do something. Okay. We are scientists. The crops in the fields aren't ripe yet, but you find a hard green turnip, which will keep your bellies occupied for now. Your family's hunger increased a little. Foraging is reliable, but inefficient. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 5 billion. Somewhere else in the city exists one of the last remaining research laboratories, working desperately to find a solution to the viral threat. If the scientists cannot find a cure in the time, humanity is doomed. You know what to do. Pursue breakthrough or through. Let's pursue a breakthrough. History seems to be littered with eureka moments, heralding a step change in human understanding. Sadly, this isn't one of them. Research level remained the same. Current research level 0%. The virus is still unknown to medical science. Global population is 4 billion. You and your family seem to be immune to the virus, but it continues to ravage the rest of the town. Rumors say most of the remaining food has been stockpiled by the billionaires in their underground bunkers. What will we do? We will forage. We will not steal. Find some old fruit and some vegetable peelings. Soup for dinner. Your family's hunger increased a little. Your family is now starving. They won't survive much longer. Global population is now 3 billion. You can do it. You can save the world with the power of science. Let's pursue a breakthrough. Suddenly the scientists recognize a pattern. The virus is an expression of nature, just like water or cows. And like water and cows, the solution isn't to fight it because it can't be defeated. The solution is to find a way to live with it and harness its power. Research level increased a lot. Current research level 67%. Work has begun on developing an antivirus. Global pop is now 2 billion. As if things weren't bad enough, as the human population dwindles, the insect population has exploded. A plague of locusts has decimated the town's unripened crops. But perhaps your family still has a chance. The insects themselves are nutritious and plentiful. What will they do? We eat the locusts, of course, I guess. The insects are well fed and lazy. You grind them down into nutritious paste with a mild, nutty flavor. Your family's hunger decreased a little. Your family is now hungry. Global pop is 1 billion. This is humanity's final chance. The cure is close, but so is the tipping point in this pandemic. A race against time. Can you save the world? We research. It's not glamorous, but most scientific. Whoa, what's going on? Can I go back? I couldn't read it. How did I? This is how science happens. Why can't I go up though? That's funny. Research is reliable but inefficient, I guess. Current research level 99%. Okay, a promising antiviral has been discovered. We're almost winning, but there's still work to be done on manufacturing and delivering it in time. Suddenly a breakthrough. The antivirus can be released as an aerosol, carried on the wind and dispersed worldwide in a matter of days. This approach poses some risk to invertebrate life. The spiracles of cockroaches, flies, and locusts are particularly likely to convert the aerosol into highly poisonous compounds. Estimates suggest a 90% fatality rate among these species and anything or anyone which consumes them. So our family is gonna die. Let's use our character class special ability. I don't know what that does. As a scientist, you're convinced there's some way to deliver the antivirus without poisoning the food chain, and your family along with it. As it turns out, you're correct. Unfortunately, it would take further 6 months to develop it. And by then, there really wouldn't be much point. You don't want to lose your family, but as a scientist, there's only one reasonable course of action. They even take the choice away from us. Release the antivirus. Do it. Our family is dead. Saving humanity seems like the obvious ethical choice. The antivirus is released, bonding with the Cirromaclus cloud layer, I don't know how to say that, and falling as rain all across the planet. 87.5% of the human population has perished, but the last remaining billion will live to die another day. Except that is for you and your family, who will die this very moment. The poisoning of the insect population you were relying on for food will have far-reaching consequences for the future planet Earth, but not for you, because you all are dead. Congratulations, this is considered a win scenario by the majority of participants. Would you like to try again? Not now. In fact, it's time to end it right now for me, because it's been a long time. I'm gonna cut down the puzzle sections and stuff, but we'll see what happens. It was nice It's really nice playing this game. I want to play more, but that's it for today. Thank you so much. We'll talk to Rand when we come back. Bye.